Welcome to a new drop of mystery friends of the channel Mystery e Omba. In this video, we will talk about the phenomenon of the moment, Squid Game, the TV series that is taking considerable success, but also numerous criticisms for its violent content. Not everyone knows that the screenplay of Squid Game is not a recent story. Actually, it was written in 2008, and precisely because of its story of violence, for many years no producer was willing to invest and finance the project. Only recently, the US giant of entertainment, Netflix, made itself available to acquire the rights and produce it, launching the series in September 2021. In just 4 weeks, Squid Game was watched by 111 million accounts, becoming quickly the most watched series ever on the Netflix platform. Squid Game is set in South Korea, and Sung Ji-hun, a man buried in debt, with a sick mother, and an ongoing custody lawsuit for his daughter, agrees to participate in a series of prize games typically for children, where the prize is a check for about $38 million. Together with him, 455 other people with a precarious financial situation participate in the game. Participants are kept under strict surveillance by some guards dressed in red and guided by the supervision of a front man. The participants soon discover that the only way to win is to stay alive, because the failure of the tests of the game corresponds to the death of the participant. The series is not inspired by any real story, but the issue of indebtedness in South Korea is strongly felt, and the country's economic growth has widened the gap between poor and rich people. The youth unemployment rate is very high, the competition and social pressure to be able to achieve economic independence are impressive, and social aid is almost non-existent. In this historical and social context that involves Korea like many other countries, Squid Game finds its place in a desperate search for the financial success of individuals, even at the cost of their lives. The TV series in many countries have been classified as forbidden to minors under the age of 14 or 16, but the news of recent weeks attributes the success of Squid Game precisely to the underage public who, for lack of control by parents and in violation of the age limits, they follow the episodes and they remain so influenced by the story that the children replicate the scenes in real life. Like the story of Joanna, a 7-year-old Belgian girl, who returned home in tears and with some bruises, beaten by her peers for losing to a sadistic version of the game, red light, green light. Italy, Veneto region, a child is pushed to the ground and beaten up. His backpack was thrown from the window because he is defeated during the emulation of one of the Squid Game match. The gesture of a child who points a gun at the head of the little victim ends the assault. The police had to intervene in an elementary school in Rome following reports of violence between underage outside the institute. Advertising flyers embossed with the Squid Game logo and the words, "Do you want to change your life?" were distributed among the children. Similar issues have been highlighted everywhere, in several schools in Europe, the UK, the United States, and Australia. The latest news is that one of a bloody Halloween weekend, which ended in Panama. In a club that has organized a Squid Game-themed party, 5 people were shot dead and 7 others were injured. A few hours later, police found 3 more hooded lifeless bodies in the Panama City landfill. The local police suspect a gang settlement that has gone wrong, or the escalation of a perverse game. Worldwide associations for the defense of minors are lashing out at the television program with petitions and lawyers. What's happening? Is it really the fault of the violence on TV? Or of society and too distracted parents who fail to educate children and inspire them to become heroes and not bullies?